Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to show you the family portrait, and we might be getting close to the end. We don't have Edie's picture up here yet. I don't know if Sanjay will be on there. It shows him. Whether or not he's actually in the story or if his picture will be up here, I'm not certain. But if you look at this, we got Lewis, we got Dawn, we have Edie. That's it. So this could be the end of the game. So, well, guess we'll find out, won't we? Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. That sums it up for me. Scientific method. Explain! Jesus! Anyways. Sorry, I thought it was kind of interesting that they would have a cross next to something that's so scientific. Juxtaposition right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm back out here. Now I'm really wondering where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, see, there's nowhere else to go. Go around there, it doesn't do anything. Oh, up higher. Oh gosh, I am so stupid. I just went all the way back down through there and did all that stuff just to have to come back up. Didn't
Mom
even notice this
blamed
walkway.
Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
That's a cool room. Seriously, picture this, man. Coming up on top of this, just sitting here, looking out. Oh my gosh, that would be gorgeous. I would love that. I would kill for that. His room's a boat. What is not to like about it? These rooms are getting better and better, man.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Lewis's room is just incredible.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
The Wonderland Turbo? Sounds like a console I would buy.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself.
This is so cool.
In our sessions,
I could do this
saw
all
the same
day.
behavior.
I'm gonna work out the camera.
His mind began to
Scrub the deck with this. You know what? Just. Oh, thought you could. Oh, dang! I dodged it once.
wander.
Oh, look at this. I can do this. Ah, this thing. Oh, multitasking
I
now.
asked him to describe it.
I'm this wizard guy.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
And then I'm going to be
Then
this
something
guy.
moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh, this is cool.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
I had to cut the fish to open that? That's amazing.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Sorry, I gotta cut up all these fishes.
But he found something more.
Oh
I
man,
worried
look
about
at
him
this style.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Yeah, son.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, I thought the dog was gonna attack me. I was gonna zap him with my staff.
On
Then
the edge of a city he
can't actually
named
attack,
Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Well, he kind of looks like he's from the KKK there, I'm just saying.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh, here we go, Watch this.
He no longer spoke at the
Never mind, I thought something else was going to happen there. I was wrong.
But
Moving
his
on.
chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him
That he's going to cut off his hand or something?
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course he won. I mean, Lewis Topia sounds like
They
a great
begged him
place to
stay,
live.
but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I mean,
New Louisville.
I've had jobs, you know, that have been kind of repetitive and kind of
St.
mundane.
Louis.
And on occasion,
He started
I
drifting away from our
might
reality.
imagine something not nearly to this extent, but I see where Lewis is coming from. You know, I feel for him, man.
Minneapolis.
It's good to have your mind
until one
focused
day
on
he
something
forgot
as
to go
a
home
form of
from the
distraction
canal.
from what you're actually doing.
Even as his mother
Helps the day go
pleaded
by
with him,
faster.
part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome Queen.
handsome queen.
Yeah, we're going to Handsome Queen. Back in the old days, handsome was a term to describe a woman. Nowadays, it's used to describe a man. Little fun fact for all you people out there.
The queen
You're
was
welcome.
on her own quest for
Sinister serpents. Screw radiant rainbows.
sinister serpents.
This is awesome. Yeah, take that, son.
He followed the sound of her
Electric sitar, all the way.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
I don't know, man. He doesn't even see himself anymore. Look at
But
this.
he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
His imagination is definitely getting the better of him.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never played a game like
And then
this.
it
This
struck
is
him
truly
But
fascinating.
the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, and here we are, back to the real world? So if I turn around... Yeah, look at that, it's all fancy. Fanciful door.
He began to forget the world we know.
The salmon world.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Ugh. Yeah. You know, I'm starting to really sympathize here. Empathize, whatever you want to call it right
He
now.
began to despise the man with
With
a royal
Lewis.
contempt.
Oh, gosh. Finch. Okay, that's me. So who's this guy? Can we climb up?
I still thought I could save him.
Nice. That
Even
is
after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
that's a serious pile of freaking fish.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Yes. Yes, my people, it is I, Lewis. You know, for all these people cheering for me,
Including the wise
they're not really
captain
looking
who
at me.
insisted on advising him.
This art style right here, it reminds me of something. I'm not entirely certain what. Rhyme, journey, I don't know. Let me know if you think of it, man, because this is tripping me out right now. This seems really familiar.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
I'm gonna get knighted by a sword or something. It's gonna cut off my head. I mean, if I had to guess, that's what's gonna happen. I'm not looking. Oh no. What? Who's falling for this? I'm not falling for this. Seriously? Alright. Yeah, I'm certain. I'm dead.
Bend down his head.
Bend down his head. This is the guillotine thing. Yep. I called it. Oh boy.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow. Just wow.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay, you know I said, thought this would be the last episode, but I don't think it is. I think I'm gonna save it for next time. Next time will be the final episode. I'm pretty dang close. I just have to take that in. That was a crazy, crazy story in a nutshell. And this game has really changed, in my opinion, what you can do in a video game, which is something remarkable. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this, really, I recommend so far that you go buy this game. It has been absolutely fantastic. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you next time on the final episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. Peace!